EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Kodiaks. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Washington State's head coach told me before the game, he said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. It'll be the Kodiaks offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes the junior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you gotta love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kessler. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And it's the Kodiaks are marching down the field. On the run, it's Kessler. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And the Kodiaks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Shaw. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lost to throw again. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the counter play. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. He might want another play. They'll toss it to the left. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The lone back's got it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. And it's the Kodiaks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. RPO complete to open the drive. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Gives it on the option. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
He's open on the right. It's a running room all the way. Touchdown! Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Kessler. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Might have a chance. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Kodiaks have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead as we get a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They feed him again, finding open areas. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. With the heat on. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Running inside, it's Kessler. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. The kick is on its way. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They go right back to him. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking downfield on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The offense changing the play. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Kessler. Maybe a crease. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Kessler.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And it's the Kodiaks are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Kodiaks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit...
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And down he goes. A sack. He'll start this drive firing. He'll pull it down and run. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They've been steamrolled so far in this 1st half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw again. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. On 4th down, looking to pass. Finds him out of the backfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And it's the Kodiaks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Here's the pressure. Safe completion on the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kodiaks!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They make the play, force a fourth down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime up. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking to get it in. Touchdown! Quarterback may change this route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Kodiaks want to crank the tempo.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you've got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you've got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And it's the Kodiaks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch and he's free. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Back to pass on second down. Floating away. He turns it loose to the left. Touchdown, Kodiaks! They went for it all, and it off with the score. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds space on the right, and he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna let it fly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He wants to change this route. They'll start this drive going to the air. He rifles one deep down the middle. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Taking it the other way. He is finally out of bounds. And the Kodiaks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. And it's the Kodiaks in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Complete out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Kodiaks have this offense rolling.
Man, what a great 2nd effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
To the air on 2nd down. He slings it deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete, the long pass.
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony.